Hi everybody, and welcome to the Friday Five. I know many of us are trying to find ways to fill our time and to keep our mental state where it needs to be during this time when a lot of us are locked inside for many hours during the day. I wanted to share with you 5 devotionals, really brief ones, that I think will be helpful to you. This is in no way a top 5. It's not listed in order. Neither is it an exhaustive 5, because I've got a lot of preacher friends that are doing a lot of things, wonderful things online right now. But these are 5 that I thought would be helpful to you. Number 1 is one by Larry Davenport. Larry lives in the Florence, Alabama area. He's the director or chairman of the board of Challenge Youth Camp. It takes place in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg every year. And Larry's doing a great thing called Psalm Thoughts. So you can look up Larry on Facebook. I'll also include some links, hopefully tag all these men or include some links where you can look them up very, very simply on your own time. The second one that I want to tell you about is by our friend Dan Winkler. Dan started doing this before the COVID-19 thing, and it's called The Porch and the Torch, and in a very relaxed way, but Dan has a unique way in a very short time to dive deep into some biblical themes, and I would encourage you to take a look at that. The third one I want to share with you is by a brother named Chris McCurley. Chris preaches in the Abilene, Texas area at the Oldham Lane Church. I don't know Chris personally, but I've looked at a lot of his stuff online, and I'm impressed with what he does. And I think that you will enjoy the things that Chris is doing as well. Number 4 is by our old friend Jerry Elder. Jerry just seems to do everything right. He has a lot of devotionals for kids. He has one he's been doing regularly called 5 to 9, and there are several others that he's been doing during this time. So I encourage you to look Jerry up and enjoy what he has to share as well. And last but certainly not least, my good friend Jeff Jenkins. Jeff for many years has done what he calls Thoughts from the Mound, living in Flower Mound, Texas. And Jeff has begun during this time, in order to stay connected with his congregation, the Louisville Church of Christ, to do a daily devotional or daily thought. And you can look Jeff up on Facebook and see those videos. I think Jeff always does an outstanding job, always has good content, and I think you would appreciate the things that he has to say. Again, I'll be tagging these men and or putting links in, and if for some reason that doesn't work on Facebook like it didn't last week for me, or last time I did a list, then I'll add a link a little later to a YouTube video of this very same thing, and in that I will have links that will take you directly to these men's Facebook pages. But again, thanks to everybody that's doing some wonderful work out there, and I appreciate you tuning in to the Friday Five.